At Birmingham's Christmas markets, a toast to the best bits of Europe. These stalls come to make their money, then pack up and go home. Our EU workers beginning to do the same. At this cafe, they've got a problem with their Italian blend. The authentic staff they seek no longer want to stay.
You make us feel, guilty when we just came here for working. We pay taxes. The way, the people talk to you, some people just, makes you feel like you're not welcome, literally.
And you think that's worse since the referendum?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
The owner now gets half the applications she used to and can't find the skills she needs.
In the past, we had a large pool of Italian applicants, roughly about 60 per advert. At the moment, that number seems to have gone down, and I'm only getting about 35 people applying for the job who are actual Italians. And also, anecdotally, a lot of our staff have moved back to Italy.
Since the EU referendum, overall net migration has stayed fairly stable. But breaking it down, net migration from the EU has declined sharply. Today it hit its lowest level in 6 years. At the same time, net migration from outside the EU has risen, now the highest it's been since 2004.
The UK is an ageing population. It needs migrants to fulfil essential services. If we find we're not fulfilling jobs through EU migrants, then we need to look elsewhere.
After Brexit, the rules will be the same for EU migrants as those from the rest of the world. A quarter of the builders on this site are European. The boss says they should get preferential treatment because there's little point looking anywhere else.
How easy would it be for you to find these kind of skilled labourers from outside of the EU?
I suspect it would be extremely difficult. Do they actually exist? So if you're in an economy where the construction of your indigenous buildings is not as we have in the UK, then the skills won't exist anyway, because you won't be laying bricks or putting up plasterboard or wiring up light fittings and all that sort of stuff that goes with that. So that is a huge, huge issue for us.
An economy built on EU migration in recent years may need some serious reconstruction. Paul Brandt, ITV News, Birmingham.